If you're here, then you're likely already aware of the amazing benefits of creatine for muscle building and strength increases, but we're here to tell you exactly how it does that. The role of creatine in the body. One of the primary roles of creatine in the body is to aid in energy production. Creatine helps to regenerate a molecule called adenosine triphosphate, ATP, which is essentially the body's primary source of energy. When you perform any physical activity, ATP is broken down into adenosine diphosphate, ADP, and an inorganic phosphate, releasing energy in the process. Creatine, stored in the form of creatine-phosphate in muscle cells, donates a phosphate group to ADP, converting it back to ATP. This regenerated ATP can then be used for additional bursts of energy. Muscle contractions. The energy required for muscle cells to contract is provided by ATP. As mentioned earlier, creatine helps regenerate ATP, which can be rapidly used during muscle contractions. This essentially means that having an adequate level of creatine can help improve the efficiency of muscle contractions, thereby enhancing your athletic performance. It's no wonder that creatine is a popular supplement among athletes and bodybuilders for improving strength and muscle mass. Cognitive functions. While creatine is often associated with physical performance, it also plays a role in cognitive functions. The brain, like muscles, requires a significant amount of energy, especially during tasks that require focus, quick thinking, and memory. Creatine supplementation has been shown to improve cognitive performance, particularly in tasks that require short-term memory and quick thinking. Some studies suggest that creatine can be particularly beneficial for tasks that require multitasking or that are performed under sleep-deprived conditions. How creatine is stored in muscles. Creatine is primarily stored in your muscles in the form of creatine-phosphate. About 95% of the body's total creatine is found in skeletal muscle, while the remaining 5% is distributed in the brain, liver, and kidneys. When you consume creatine through natural sources like meat or supplements, it gets absorbed into the bloodstream and is taken up by muscle cells. Inside the muscle cells, creatine binds with a phosphate molecule to form creatine-phosphate, which acts as a reservoir for quick energy replenishment. The process of rephosphorylation. Rephosphorylation is the process by which a phosphate group is added back to ADP to form ATP. Creatine-phosphate plays a crucial role in this process. When ATP is used for energy, it loses a phosphate group and becomes ADP. Creatine-phosphate, stored in the muscle cells, donates its phosphate group to ADP in a reaction catalyzed by the enzyme creatine kinase. This rephosphorylation process is incredibly efficient and occurs within milliseconds, making it a vital component for high-intensity activities